Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Renee Summerhour. A local boy lost his life this morning following a car crash. That begins your top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The 5-year-old boy who has not been identified died after being struck by a car in North Las Vegas. The crash occurred around 7:50 a.m. on the 4600 block of Losee Road between Craig and Lone Mountain Roads. This is a developing story. Visit lvrj.com for more updates. The Nevada Supreme Court has made a decision regarding the protection of slain Review-Journal reporter Jeff Gehrman's personal devices. Review-Journal's James Schaefer has more.
Renee, the Supreme Court moved to protect Jeff Gehrman's personal devices in an order released Thursday. This in another chapter in what has been a long fight to protect a reporter's personal devices. The Nevada Supreme Court justices wrote that Nevada's SHIELD law, which protects journalists from forcibly disclosing sources, continues to apply after a reporter's death. Gehrman had been fatally stabbed outside his home in September of last year. Metropolitan Police Department officers seized Gehrman's cell phone and 5 of his personal computers from the crime scene in his home. The Review-Journal has since been fighting to prevent officials from searching the devices, which may contain information about Gehrman's confidential sources, including those who may have worked for Metro or the district attorney's office. This, although Metro had stated previously in written communication and during court hearings that Gehrman's devices had not been searched, although unredacted copies of search warrants from November showed data was taken from Gehrman's phone. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
And Vice President Kamala Harris will visit the College of Southern Nevada on Thursday as part of a month-long college tour. The White House says that Harris is working to mobilize young people to fight for fundamental freedoms and rights. For more details, visit lvrj.com. The Nevada State Board of Education gave another update on a proposed regulation to require high schools to start no earlier than 8 a.m. The board voted to push the target implementation date back 1 year from next school year until the 2025-26 school year. And Clark County School District says that it's concerned about the proposed change. To learn more, visit lvrj.com. Looking to adopt a new pup? Well, an adoption event will take place this Saturday at the Animal Foundation. Staff says the dogs will be out playing to give prospective adopters a chance to see how the dogs play with each other. About 250 dogs will be available. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Mostly clear skies and calm winds are in your forecast for this evening. Lows around 68 degrees. For the rest of the week, similar conditions heading into the weekend. Daytime highs staying in the low 90s with calm winds. Mostly clear skies for your evenings with lows in the upper 60s. Temps will decrease after Columbus Day to the mid to upper 80s by your work week. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, Southern Nevada saw a sharp drop in the number of houses on the market for sale. While sale prices haven't moved much, the supply of homes on the market has dropped. Listings of single-family homes fell roughly 50% in September from the same month last year, according to Las Vegas Realtors. The LVCVA Board of Directors will consider spending $300,000 during the Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix race in November. The money would pay for shuttle buses, drivers, and support personnel to transport Strip resort employees to their jobs during the event.
What this will do is that people will be able to park at the Las Vegas Convention Center, take a shuttle bus or possibly the Las Vegas monorail to get to their workplaces.
If approved, the LVCVA would have a competitive bid process for a contractor to provide the buses and support staff. Zippy CEO reveals new details ahead of its Vegas opening. According to CEO Jason Higa, some things at the Vegas shop will be familiar to Zippy's fans, but some things will be different. A limited menu will initially be offered in Vegas for, quote, operational ease with our best sellers, then moving through a second and third phase.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Tom Brady's bid to purchase a minority stake in the Raiders appears to have hit a snag. The Washington Post reported that the transaction is being held up at the NFL approval level because of the discount team owner Mark Davis is willing to offer the former star to join the franchise. Brady is believed to be buying a stake in the Raiders estimated at 5 to 10%. If the matter cannot be resolved in time for the NFL meetings this month, there's still time to put forth a deal for consideration at the next owners meeting December 12th and 13th.
In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. The virus is responsible for causing most infections in the fall and winter are influenza, COVID, and RSV. One of the best strategies to protect against these viruses is vaccination.
The flu vaccine has been around for many, many years, a very safe vaccine. It does do a good job preventing the most serious complications of flu, which are hospitalization and death.
Updated COVID vaccines are also recommended along with a newly approved RSV vaccine for adults 60 and older. Consider masking, avoiding crowded areas, and washing hands frequently.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The favorite has flipped in the Raiders-Packers Monday Night Football game at Allegiant Stadium. Green Bay was a 1.5-point favorite, but the line moved in favor of the Raiders today, as they're now consensus 1-point favorites and minus 1.5 at Circa Sports, while the game is still a pick'em at Station Casinos. The total is 44.5. Green Bay is 3-1 against the spread and has a 3-1 over-under mark. The Raiders are 1-3 against the spread and have gone under in 3 of their 4 games.
And entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. It's October, which means Halloween is right around the corner. But Halloween is too big for one night or even one weekend, especially in Vegas, where there's so many spooky events to attend all month long. The Review Journal team has compiled a list of ways you can celebrate the season starting now. To view the list, visit lvrj.com/entertainment. Oscar Mayer's world-famous Wienermobile is back in Vegas this week. The vehicle already made its Thursday and Friday rounds to 2 Smith grocery store locations. The Wienermobile will be at Smith's on Decatur Boulevard tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They will be giving out weenie whistles, and guests will get a tour of the iconic vehicle.
We're out here showing the vehicle, letting people take some pictures with it. We have some fun cutouts that you can use to really dress up for the experience. And we're just showing people the history, talking about it, and playing some fun games.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 p.m. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here next week for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.